hell? Yeah, I never dropped internet. My stream just kind of ended. I was wondering what happened, and then I looked back at it and I was like, it just froze, I guess. I'm actually thinking about, because of this, like I'm getting so many issues that are almost, it feels unexplainable to me. I'm thinking about switching over to Twitch because of it. Really? Well, I take it back. It was my internet. Did it really just kick me during the middle of that? Bumpa. Don't tell me that Outriders is down now. You're joking. Well, this is where we're at right now, boys. So they're aware of damage mitigation issues, but the fact that their thing is not working at all, they are not as sure of. Well, I hate ending it like that. You know what I mean? I hate it. I hate ending like that. I like to end on my own terms. But in this specific circumstance, it looks like it's not giving me the option to end on my own terms, is it? Oh, we're back. Okay. At least we're back for now. Weird as hell. Honestly, weird as hell. That was a whole cacophony of crap going down there. My stream shut itself off. And then the server crashed. Stargrave as an option, that's always good. Did I get the loot? We were almost done. I'm sorry, boys. That really sucks, honestly. Hey, we still have those freaking gloves. Let's see if we can get some goodies off of them. It's not a bad roll. Okay. Hold on here. Do we have new tech incoming? We might. We might have new tech incoming here. Yeah, I don't think we got the loot, man. That was dog, if I'm being honest. Yeah, like, I've farmed Horus for an hour, and it's always, you know, I always want to farm for the best gear, but don't you just hate it at one point? You just hate it. At least I hate it. Yeah, Spencer, I'm sorry, man. I have no idea what happened there. Literally, my stream shut down, and then I restarted my stream, and then it's like internet connection down, and then we all got wiped. Like, we were literally at the end. Crazy. Crazy. I have an idea here. You will not see this commonly done, but first I was afraid, then I was petrified, then I thought, oh yeah, I want to, honestly, I'm kind of deciding right now in my head what I want to do. How the hell did somebody join? Did I show the thing? I don't even think I showed the code. Yeah, Paul, I hear you, man. Like, that happens, especially if you're a Technomancer, you'll do the most damage. I do not know who Rasher is. I didn't give out this code, did I? Sorry, Rasher. If you're in the chat, buddy, I'm sorry. If we could get the same two people, that would be dope. That would be. But it's really hard to make that force work. And that's one of the reasons I thought about getting a Discord, is I would put people in the special text channel, and I would just give them the code. And that would be a good way for me to force certain people to go. And like, so what my plan here is that I'm gonna do certain days where if the members like want to join and hang out and get some levels, then we'll do it like that, you know. But I forget, actually. I should be able to figure it out, shouldn't I? Shouldn't I? I have Outriders open here on the side here. What did they say? Did they even point out that they're having these crazy things? No. They didn't point out crap. Quandissimo, how's it going, buddy? Did it get posted? The video get posted? Did it? Hold on. I'm about to hear my voice. Oh, we're getting an ad first. Hold on. I'm trying to figure out what the names were. Oh, the stream straight up ended, eh? It like literally ended itself. That's so nuts to me. All right. Sorry, Scat. We're going to get rid of you here. You didn't do anything wrong. We're just, we're trying to get two very specific people in here. So if only Razor Claw can join, that would be super, super bouge of you guys. Just because they got kicked when we had this huge crash error. So, Vipers, how's it going, buddy? We're having a lot of stream issues today, boys. Not very happy with it, let me tell you. Perfect. Perfect. All right, guys. Let's redo this. We'll go backward to where the magic happened. This is probably bad mojo. Norman, greetings, buddy. Spencer, probably. One of the lame-ass ways to do it is you give over all your gear to your main. Your main upgrades for you, and then you put it all back. It's lame. I don't, you know, it's not perfect. But I don't get why they decided to have a stash if they were going to limit your ability to use the stash at certain times. It feels really weird, you know, like it's sharing but with extra steps. You know, when I have to do it, like put it on my guy, then put it back in the stash, like it's the same thing. The same thing is happening. It's just extra steps. It's like when you go to the DMV and they're like, yeah, so I got to do this or whatever, and they're like, yeah, but you have to fill out this form, and it's like, cool. You fill out the form, and it's like, oh no, you're a special case, you're gonna fill out this form too, and it's like, cool, I get it. You know, you gotta be careful, you gotta be safe. And then it's like, oh, you know what? If you just fill out this package because you're a special case, you could have done this. Like, why are there so many steps? There's so many steps for this exact same process to get done. I did drop light around. Whoops. Okay, I don't know about that. I'm playing with my knee, you know, like raised up right now. I'm not in full gamer mode. And that's why I dropped light around. I have an excuse for everything. You should wait around. You'll see that I have many excuses. I don't know. The snipe was dope at first, but I think I'm just becoming numb to it. You know, I've seen it so many freaking times. Holy hell! I forgot I switched out. I forgot I switched out Sharp Eye. Ooh. Ooh. You know what? Now that I think about it, okay. You know, sometimes you don't like. You're like, okay, this theoretically does like X, Y, and Z, and then you think to yourself, and you're like, yeah, that makes sense, and then you try it, and it doesn't work, and you're like, but why? You know, and then you kind of like realize you missed a piece of the puzzle, right? I think I've realized that's what's happening right now. I rolled bullet kindling on my weapon, and I thought to myself, well, if everybody gets afflicted with fire, then shouldn't I do a ton of damage to them? And the answer is yes. I not only should do a ton of damage to them, I will do a ton of damage to them. The issue comes about when it's how long are those enemies even alive for to take advantage of the fact that I had to hit a crit first. Do you know what I mean? Oh, MT, don't even worry about subbing, bro. But I don't actually know how it works. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if it's continuous. I don't know if it stops itself. I have no idea. I don't know too much about it. I looked into it a little bit and I was like, yo, this is actually a really good idea. And yeah. Because I keep seeing a lot of people kind of comment and say that they're like, oh, I need a lot of help. You know, not just like one level for me is not, it's not like they say it's not enough. It's not like they're not appreciative. It's just one level for them is not as good. You know, like not all levels are equal. If you're stuck on CT 14, that next level gets you to CT 15. That's a huge level. But if you're stuck on CT 5, CT 6 is no different. You know what I mean? So my goal was to kind of just create a way for, how much damage did I do? Yeah, my goal is to create a way for, you know, people who want to create or join the membership to be able to get more out of the run. The sneaky boy. I was like, what's killing us? And that sneaky boy got to the back end. Okay. You're really out here. Damn, you're killing a lot. I'm really hoping that the devs release a new patch or just some communication, you know? I'm just looking for some communication. Alright, I'm not noticing any difference with bullet kindling, I'll be honest. If anything, my damage looks like it went down. So I think I'm going to change it back. We'll go back to what we had, and I'll put that bullet kindling on my bonus firepower. Oh, okay. My bonus firepower pyromancer. Actually, this is a good shot. No, it's not enough. I know the damage, and this is not enough to be an increase. Clearly, 900,000 damage is not enough. It's just not enough to be an increase. Okay, you lads got that. I'll stand by here, camp in the button. Borealis set is my favorite set. I think that... Okay, so they changed it. It now does 90% damage of your base weapon damage to people that are afflicted with freeze. Is it worth it? No. When compared to other things, you can be better help to your team in other ways. But if you do get the Borealis set, it's a great starting point. It's a great starting point. And I think that's what people forget. Like, getting those perfect epics, they take time. They take a lot of time. But just getting a few legendaries can really save you on the grind until you pick up more pieces. And that's kind of how the build progression works, right? Like, you kind of just start building into it and it gets better. Yeah, killed this guy. No, that's not what I wanted. Whenever you change, it will drop your... It will, like, give you a reset. You see that? Like, it gives everything a cooldown. But I've decided it's enough testing on it. It doesn't work. Best map to farm? Any map you can do quickly. The ones I run, like, quickly and continuously, I should say. Like, the ones you're guaranteed to run and max out on. For me, that's Stargrave. Chemplant when I play a little more defensive. Drought Palace has a really good completion rate for me. I hear a lot of people say Archways of Enoch. I'm not too big on that one. It's too slow. But yeah, pretty much instead of finding a specific map that works for everybody, find one that really works for you that you can get done continuously. Because the thing is, every time you die, especially if you're on solos, you just, all that time you just used, you lost it. You know, when you're looking for tier 3s, I think specifically, you just lost all that time, right? So that's the big one. I'm trying to decide if I should switch targets. I think I should. Yeah. Good. I was low on ammo, so I was trying to decide if I keep shooting that Kang, if I'll get it in time, and I ultimately came to the decision, no, I will not. Headshots, bro. Headshots. Oh, Scorched Lands is easy to gold, but it's slow. That's the issue. Fuck. And with the caveat in place that you know, to farm legendaries, you want to be doing the fastest. Scorched Lands is a little too slow. It is easy though. All right. We did it. I'm not running any sets, Daniel. This is all epic gear.
That shot. Maybe you'll finally shut up now. The pod is ours.
Yeah, Vipers, that's kind of what happens, eh? Like, it's really about getting to that level in the first place, because otherwise what ends up happening is you get stuck, you grind, you finally get to the next one, you get stuck, you grind. But if you go right to CT15, you're stuck and you grind the same as the rest of what you would have done. So for me, it's kind of like a rush to the end, because then you can start really maneuvering your build. Hey Raymond, no problem, man. I'm just sorry it crashed the first time. We were so close to the end. It's frustrating to say the least. And you know what? We get paid in double legendaries, so that's always good. Oh, that's actually a good shotgun too. I can see it. 92k. Oh, Sion Sano, or Sion Sano. We just do it in like kind of an honor system. We throw in the code, somebody joins, and then yeah, we keep going from there. I've heard CT14 is more consistent. I've personally felt like it's more consistent too. I felt like I wasn't getting legendaries on CT15. However, today has been different. I've been getting a lot of legendaries recently. That's a good Blight Bearer. So I can't confirm. Before, like earlier on in the day, I was like, oh yeah, 100% they're broken. But now I'm less sure. Feels like we've pretty much been hitting drop rate. And also, because my stash is full, that's why you see all these like things I just can't get rid of. Like just all this extra gear everywhere. Stuff I just feel like has a place somewhere. I'm like a hoarder because they don't give me enough stash units, man. Yeah, I think we're gonna do a couple more, and yeah. Whoa. Spencer, there's no nerds in this chat, bro. Just kings. We raise a non-toxic chat, guaranteed. I forget why I had this. Oh, right. I remember now. Status power and leech. I don't think there's a difference at dismantle and inventory in Zahidi. I don't think, like, I've never heard of one. It's a good question, though. Sorry, MT, bro. We're going to do one more after this, so there's definitely the opportunity, though. I don't think, yeah, 88.7 is still high. Why am I getting so many of these Blight Bearers? What's up with that? All right, let's get it. Killgrow, Hecka Punches. I've seen you guys before. Welcome back. We're not doing Chem Plant. We've learned our lesson. We'll do Scorched Lands. Spencer, you're not a nerd either, buddy. You know what you are, since you're in the chat? An absolute king. Oh, if you change out mods at Zahidi and you change off a mod you don't already have, it will delete it. You've never seen me? I was like, Hecka Punches looks like a thing I've seen before. I know Killgrow I've seen before. But maybe the names all mesh together. I start to lose my mind. Okay, blasting. Only part that sucks about this map is just look how wide it is, you know? It's unfortunate. So much freaking landmass I have to cover. This is one of those maps that, although it's omnidirectional and usually wouldn't be good for this build, it ends up being okay on the basis that they're so far away. So you have so much time to just kill them before they get to you. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. What the hell? Okay. Doing some little sharpshooting here. Alphas. Get lost, alphas. Okay. Yeah. Scythanes have this thing where like you hit them with a certain amount of damage, no matter what they're doing, they'll land on the ground. It has to be like within a short amount of time or something though. Vipers, I've recently been doing EOTs with people. I've also had a lot of people ask me today if EOTs unlocks loot tables, and I can definitely confirm that it does not. So if that is, unless they've changed it, now you know, we've got to put in some caveats. But unless they've changed it, it does not unlock loot tables. But we do it just for the fun, the novelty. You know, it's good to get good at EOTs now when EOTs seems to have no value. than to try and get good at EOTs when it becomes valuable for something, you know? Like, they could totally change that middle person to Moloch or something and make it like a more difficult Moloch encounter. I don't see why they don't do something like that. That'd be kind of fun. I would change up the EOTs and like if you had a different chance of getting stuff, or there's some extra piece you got, I would do it. Yeah, James, exactly what Paul said. That is the good one. Good build that's safe and not too crazy. This build is has a lot of requirements, and it's hard to build towards. I think this build, like, the way I kind of say it is like, you can't have the pieces and make the whole puzzle. You know what I mean? It's not clear at all because I'm talking in riddles apparently. But you can't just have one piece and it be good. With build 1, if you just have pieces of that build, you're going to be popping off. Right? So you can just take them in order and try and find the pieces that you can find best fit, whatnot. With this build, if you don't get it bang on, it doesn't work, which sucks. It sucks as a idea of what to... Like, it's something to work towards for sure, but it's not something to, like, use in the meantime. You have to pretty much find a stopgap of a build. And I get, like, not buyer's remorse, but almost like I don't want to lose my gear, you know, I almost get attached to my gear. It's funny. Like, I'm like, no, that mod is the best mod in the game because I said so and I like it. Like Icicle Storm. I love Icicle Storm. I still think about putting Icicle Storm back on, but I know it's crazy to use Icicle Storm because it lowers my damage. You know, it's hard to say. Ow. Good. Good. Okay. Actually, this one is kind of interesting. Some people think you have to kill this broodmother for the second broodmother spawn, but I think you just kill enough for 4s or wait long enough, the second broodmother will just spawn automatically. We are taking a lot of damage here. Yeah, there it is. I know it's fun because I killed the first one, but... Oh, I was just shooting over top of it. I was like, how's it not dying? Yeah, Mihai, I agree, man. A good loot pool. Give me a reason to go to EOTs, you know what I mean? Give me a reason. I'll go. If you guarantee a loot pool, I'll go all the time. It's supposed to be the hardest expedition. I should get rewarded in extra competition. It does give you more loot, I think, in general. It gives you more stuff, but not enough to warrant it. Because it's freaking hard. EOTs is actually hard. The rest of the game for me at this point is pretty easy. But EOTs, even now, hard. It's worth noting that on EOTs you actually like have to dodge roll effectively to be good at it, which is not something that I say about this game often. The dodge roll is almost useless. Okay, throw down some stuff, do some damage. Goodbye. Look at this guy over here, sauntering over to me. I get it, big man. Yep, there you go. Oh yeah, a 3-man pyro will absolutely decimate EOTs. But, of course, that's pretty specific requirements. Okay. We're pulling the button, lads. Yeah, the first half, like, takes a long time. The boss, depends. It also depends if your team is really strong. If your team is really strong, EOTs is doable. But how many people do you see run together that have a really strong team? I don't see it very often. Really me. blasting. I'm trying to. I can see the red dot. Just couldn't see it. Okay, I'm getting blasted. I'm getting blasted. Freaking Scythans. Killed from one from behind it. Where is it? Where is it? There you are. Literally, I must have. Ow. I must have turned around and he literally came over top of me. I know I didn't laugh when I did that, but I was like, that's funny. Sounded like one of those people that just goes, oh my god, that's hilarious, and then straight faces the rest of the conversation. And it's like, ooh, because it wasn't as hilarious as you might have said. Oh, I'm shooting nothing. Oh, that's unfortunate. We're getting a little. I'm getting a little unfortunate here with these shots. You see this? Like everything is hitting just nothing, causing me to wait longer on certain mobs. Okay, okay, okay. Please leave me alone. I wonder if they'll ever change the crit spot on Perforas. I think it's pretty unanimous that it's in the wrong spot. Okay. Sessa. That surge did a lot of damage. Okay. And now we just blast. It's so crazy to me. Literally, I just don't have. I don't have blade rounds up, and I hit 500k. That used to be what I thought was like the best. Like those were good shots for me. You know what I mean? Now it's just expected. Phone. Am I gonna go down? No, come on, leave me alone. Trying to shoot too far. Wasn't dealing with what was right in my face here. Yeah, these before are coming up, eh? Couple of baddies. Ow. Wow, I'm getting my barn rocked here, eh? Okay, is that a scythe hand? What the hell? Why was it double cast? Am I crazy? Right. Probably should have done that first, but oh, got him on the drop. Okay, okay.
All right, Zahidi.
Yeah, my gun is 95.1, I believe. Probably the best. This is the, or 95.7. This is the best drop I've ever received, bar none. Best drop. Inferno Seed is by far the best gun for Technomancers, and I got a really high roll on it. Pretty broken. Okay, we're getting some decent loot here, eh? For the brood mothers and the big broods, it's on their like rib cage. I always say shoot them in the pit, but it's not the pit. Oh, really? Unequip and re-equip your armor? That's ridiculous, though. Like, not what you're saying. That makes sense. What you're saying makes sense because that's, you know, the devs are outrageous, but yeah. Oh yeah, this gun that I have here is better than Renegade. Renegade, the reason people are running Renegade isn't because it's the best gun. It's because it's like super achievable. So yeah. Man, PCF, they're trying their best. Oh wow, really? Hey, we'll give it a go. All right, guys. Let's do one more. And on the weekend, we'll likely do another long stream on the weekend. So feel free to show up then. And actually, no, we can't do a long stream this weekend. but sometime soon, hopefully. Shadow Comet's great. The issue with Shadow Comet is that sometimes you'll drop Blighted because of it. And that's an issue. You can't be dropping Blighted. That's just, it's too much, you know. But look, Shadow Comet's great, legit. It's a great stat line. It's a really good mod. For Blighted rounds, it just has an extra caveat that you have to make sure you get your kills, you know. If you get your kills guaranteed, hey, anything you can, do it. Okay, let's go to Stargrave. We're looking at some things here. You know, it's crazy the difference in Twitch to YouTube, you know? Like on Twitch, there's so many more Outriders viewers. It's very interesting. Oh, sorry. Yeah, whoops. Here we go. Let's rig him a rock. But I can't just switch over. I do like YouTube. It just causes me so many issues. I just wonder, is it worth switching to Twitch? Twitch seems to always have their stuff down pat. Not sure I'm noticing too much of a difference yet on armor, but I could be wrong. If they gave me the calculation, you know, like, well, obviously they wouldn't do that, but if they gave me the formula of how they're calculating damage, man, that would help my theory crafting so much. And it would tell me if I'm like actually getting beat down by enemies. You know what I mean? Like if I should be getting beat down by enemies, what I should expect from them, like, it'd be very helpful to me. But much like a lot of things, they don't want to do that. It's kind of like, it becomes so min-max very, very quickly. But like, let's be honest, that's kind of the point, no? I guess. Try to be min-maxy. So far, I don't think I've had anybody beat me in damage except for one time on Boomtown. And they were just a king. You know? Absolute legend. They did a lot of damage. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people do that where if they drop bladed rounds, they have a switch weapon, and I think that's super intelligent. I don't do that, but that's not because I have some ulterior reason of like, no, I don't do it for X, Y, Z. It's just, that's smart, and I'm just lazy, if I'm being honest. Wow. Isn't that crazy that he just does that much damage to me? That he just ripped me like that? I guess I was pretty low anyways, but still. Yeah, you know, that is a big deal for sure. Like, where the calculation gets done is important. Like, if you get, yeah, you're right. If you get 25% of your base, it's huge. Makes a huge difference. If it's 25% of your end, it's the same for everything. You know, like, I would take different modifiers and choose different things depending on that situation. I thought that was a Scythan for a second. Jeez, it was just in the air. I was like, that's a Scythan. I'm shooting a Scythan. But yeah, like the modifier and where it goes, and I have a theory of where it goes, but I tried to crack the math once, and it didn't line up. My math is either super, super dog, or their formula is a little different than mine. Might not get shot, thank you. Wasteland Behemoth is just running amok on us. Oh, that Mauler was going for Cybernetic Prime, and we can't have that happen. No way, no sir. Oh, right. I keep thinking, I'm like, oh, okay, we're done. Because in old Stargrave, they just keep spawning, you know, like they spawn really, really fast. This new Stargrave is kind of lame ass, honestly. It's easier, but I don't like it. It's too easy. They come out of very specific areas, like, You know exactly what you're going to be dealing with. It's not as fun.
There's a passage leading below the meteorite. Yep.
Yeah, that does happen where you feel like, and I find that my chat honestly does better probably solo than with the team. And that's really just because the average player is not putting as much time or effort as usually people in my chat are. Plus, people in my chat are absolute kings, so of course. Hey, Sean, it just takes time, man. It just takes time. My roommate, he was asking me about the techno and whatnot, and he made some changes to what he was doing. And, you know, his damage went from 40k a shot to 200k a shot really, really quickly. Sometimes it's just those little things that you think are fine. And you're like, oh, it's not that much damage. I'm not losing that much damage. And it ends up being a very big deal. But it's hard to notice on your own, you know? Like, for me, I only notice because I've played so much that I know generally how much damage I'm about to lose. Just imagine this build with old school euthanizer and radical therapy and the old clash tree that they had before the nerf happened. Like, just imagine this build. It's so dirty. These would be like 3 or 4 mil hits, no doubt. But thank God they nerfed it, or else I would have got hit with a harder ban hit or nerf hammer now.
I found a pod.
Yeah, that's exactly it. That's exactly it. If you are on that threshold, that perfect little point, you'll do enough damage to get the job done, and you'll be able to run through everything. But if you don't hit that damage threshold to redo your blighted mags, like, it's a really fine line, and I definitely understand that. Oh my God, we got some more legendaries. I think when I get a legendary, everybody gets a legendary. So, congrats on the legendary, everybody. Did you guys get one? Oh, I just cleared the chat on it. Whoops. Gained XP and AP. Nice. Did you actually get Dark Sacrifice there? Did you actually? I didn't see the loot drop. Yeah, that makes sense. Overdrive makes sense. That's a good word. Maybe I'll start doing that. Maybe I'll start calling it that. Wow, congrats, man. Congrats, MT. We stand for that. All right, guys, I know it says I've only been on for 43 minutes, but I've actually been on for a little bit longer. We had to drop the stream and come back. So thanks for watching. Feel free to subscribe. We've got lots of content. We got more coming. And we'll be live again soon. So thanks for watching, guys, and have an excellent day. Stay safe out there and have a good one.